In today's video, I'm going to be introducing you to a company that is moving massive amounts of money using blockchain technology, who they're connected with, and what makes them so different than all of the others in this space. You're going to want to hear this. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Hello, everyone. My name is Sean. I am the Crypto Smith. Thanks for checking back in with me on another video. We're going to talk about Tassat Group. Now, Tassat Group includes Tassat, the company. And what has Tassat been doing these last many years? Well, tassatpay offers seamless, secure path to private permission blockchain-based commercial banking. So they are using blockchain technology in the commercial banking sector, working with banks here in the U.S. Now, keep in mind, this is commercial banking. They're not working with CBDCs. They're not on the retail side of the crypto space. And I'm going to get into it in a little bit here on why that is so different and what makes it important for the FEDNOW system that's coming up in July. Connect to the growing digital economy. TassatPay enables banks to provide their corporate clients with secure, real-time payments 24/7, 365. With over 1 trillion in secure real-time transactions, TassatPay is the most trusted blockchain-based platform for FDIC-insured banks. So what they're doing is they're moving commercial money business to business, right? And that's their niche. That's where their stronghold is. They've been doing it for many years. Using blockchain technology. You've probably never heard of them, and I'm going to explain why you've never heard of them here in a minute. Tassat's private blockchain-based technology delivers instant settlement with no transaction limits and full audit capabilities, maximizing your balance sheet while minimizing counterparty risk. Tassat has added smart contracts to FedWire functionality and will serve as an on-ramp, your gateway to the future of digital banking, right? Here it is. Tassat's private blockchain-based technology delivers instant settlement with no transaction limits and full audit capabilities, maximizing your balance sheet while minimizing counterparty risk. Tassat has added smart contracts and FedWire functionality and will serve as an on-ramp to FedNow, making TassatPay a one-stop shop for business-to-business payments. With TassatPay, every transaction is fully backed by deposits in trusted FDIC-insured banking institutions. So they are in the U.S. using state and federal banks to move commercial money business to business, right? That's what they're doing. Instant settlements, fast payments, that's their number one job. And they go into different areas where they're obviously working. And as you can imagine, it's pretty much every sector out there in the commercial business world: real estate, capital markets, logistics, manufacturing. They have smart contracts. They're interoperable. FedWire functionality, FEDNOW integration, right? This is good. They are a real business out there that is connected now to the FedNow. Here is an article on Cointelegraph. Tassat blockchain to join FedNow service with business-to-business on-ramp as pilot prepares for launch. We know this is coming in, I believe, to the June or July timeframe. New York-based fintech firm said it would provide an API to allow clients to access the new Federal Reserve real-time payment service when it premieres. Blockchain operator Tassat announced March 14th, which was just a few weeks ago, that it would provide access to the United States Federal Reserve's FedNow payment system. FedNow, which will launch as a pilot project later this year, in July, will provide real-time, round-the-clock payment service. Tassat will serve as a business-to-business on-ramp for FedNow through a client-facing application programming interface, an API. CEO Kevin Green told Cointelegraph both the company's interbank and intrabank services will provide FedNow access.
We have had a long-held view that banks empowered with blockchain technology are destined to dominate banking going forward. So it's exciting for us to watch that transformation happen before our very eyes. Safe, secure, real-time payments around the clock. Once they do that, they're doing something for their customers no other bank can do. At the end of the day, their customers love them, they do more business with them. What we've seen is that banks that apply our technology watch their market share grow with the customers they're serving. So it's a whole new experience. This is the future of banking.
The FedNow pilot is expected to begin in June or July with a small number of banks. The system will offer real-time gross settlement by funneling commercial bank money from a sender through a Fed credit account to its recipient, it's often seen as a non-blockchain alternative to central bank digital currency and stablecoins. That's the FedNow system they're talking about. So what makes Tassat so unique in the blockchain space? Well, it has no token. There's no way for you to invest in it, right? You can't speculate on this thing going through the roof as soon as the FedNow system takes it on and it starts moving money. Why is that important? Well, we know every other blockchain that you're used to talking about, that I'm used to talking about, has some sort of native token attached to it. Sometimes maybe it's used for gas fees, but most of the time it's designed for the developers to make money on. That's how they get their money. And then for us as speculators out here, that's a way for us to invest and then get a return or look for some sort of profit in the future, hopefully, if we're lucky. But they don't have a token. And why is that important for FedNow? Well, the FedNow system, imagine this. Do you feel like the Federal Reserve or the FedNow system is going to utilize a blockchain with a token where retail investors can get involved and swing the chart widely from side to side with all sorts of volatility? No, then they're not going to do that. Why would they do that? Now, I understand these instant payments, that volatility doesn't really matter much, but you and I know that. But if you're a big client, you're a big banking client of the FedNow system, and you're moving money around, and you just saw a chart that said, XRP or cypherium or Tassat, the Tassat token, just dropped 30%. You're going to wonder, should I really be utilizing them as a platform to move my money around when there's so much volatility out there? Tassat's not going to stop and have to explain to each client, look, our token, it can go up and down. People trade it on the market, and it can have wild swings, but it doesn't really matter because of the payments are so quick that whatever value started is the value you're ending with. Okay, we in the crypto space understand that. But why would the FedNow system or the Federal Reserve put themselves through that where retail holds a portion of what it is that they're utilizing? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I've been saying it for a while. This is why, if you've seen my other videos or if you've watched me talk on live streams, this is why it makes no sense for cypherium to be used on the FedNow system, and it makes no sense, my personal opinion, for XRP. And I know that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. I hear a lot of people out there say XRP is going to be used for FedNow. It's going to pump my bag. And I just don't see that as the case. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's not logical that FedNow would utilize a token that is held by retail and can be, the volume can swing widely depending on what's going on in the world and the financial market. They need something that's steady and stable that they don't have to be concerned about. So again, my own personal opinion, and I understand people out there who disagree with me, and that's fine. Look, I hope I'm wrong. I hope XRP is used all across the system because I hold XRP, so that would be good for me. But now you're asking, well, how does Tassat make money if they don't have a token? They can invest in, they can hold, and they can watch the value increase. Well, they get fees, right? They just charge a fee. Transactions coming and going. They're going to get a small fee. Maybe it's going to be in the form of a percentage or it's just going to be a standard fee, but that's how they're going to make money. They're going to be moving so much money across the system like they already are. They're already doing it, and they charge fees for that. That's how they make their money. So that's really all I have for you on Tassat and tassatpay, is that they're moving large amounts of money business to business in the commercial banking space. They're in the U.S. They're already working with regulated, obviously FDIC insured state and federal banks. These types of projects exist out there, and you just need to be aware of that they don't have a token attached to it. Not all of the projects out in the blockchain space need to have tokens. Tokens are generally used for the development team and the company who developed it to make money. And then it's used perhaps as a vehicle to pay gas fees or to pay transaction fees, and things like that. But it's really not necessary for them to do that. So that's really what I wanted to share with you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, or maybe you just think I'm good looking and you want to see more of me. And now that we're done with that, we'll see you guys next time.